I hope you're having a great day. I am. I'm in Maryland and still working on my private pilot license, and things are going well. But I wanted to give you an update on what my wife and I are doing right now today as things are progressing in our lives. So where I am here in Maryland, it's fall. It's fall everywhere in the United States right now. But where I am in Maryland, I can see the squirrels coming down and they're hiding their food storage. They're getting ready for winter. And I think that's a good idea this year, that we should all get prepared for winter. That just seems to be a natural part of nature. The animals get ready for winter. And the squirrels here are getting ready for a period in their life in the winter and spring where they don't have access to food. So they're probably putting away some food storage for 6 months. They're probably putting away food right now as if they can't get it for 6 months. I think that's probably a pretty good idea. That's what we're doing in our household. We're checking our shelves, we're checking our pantry, making sure that we have food for at least 6 months. If food is not available to us for whatever reason, because it's just not on the shelves or because we're not able to get it for whatever reason. I can't predict the future, but maybe others can. I've heard President Biden mention on multiple occasions that we're going into a black winter or a dark winter. And so I'll just take his word for it. He may have more information, I'm sure he does, than I do. I'm just the man on the street here. And so if our leaders are saying that we're going into a dark winter, then I would prepare for a dark winter. So what may a dark winter look like, and what may I want to prepare for? Well, we are buying our everyday needs as if we can't buy it again. So when I'm looking for something and I'm buying something, or I'm buying nails, for example, I'm buying nails as if I won't be able to buy nails again. So instead of maybe buying 5 pounds of nail, I'm buying 25 pounds or 50 pounds of nails. And we're checking our shelves. We know that we need to prepare for food, water, and shelter. All right, so food. Do I have food in my pantry enough for at least 6 months, just like the squirrel, putting it away until maybe I can buy more food? Or do I have enough food put away maybe for a year until I can grow food? So if I'm going to grow food, have I bought my seeds? Am I preparing now for the future like the squirrel? Will seeds be available in the spring for me to buy? They may not. They may be available but not available to you. They may be available but at a significantly higher price. So I would buy seeds to plant food so I could grow food as if I can't buy seeds again. You can go to ldsprepperstore.com. We have several different seed banks, all heirloom, 100% heirloom seeds will grow in every zone in the United States. And we have that in our pantry. I recommend you consider getting seeds that are now available and affordable. Now, when I say affordable, that means I have money now. I don't know if I'll have money in 6 months. So I can't buy something in 6 months if I don't have money available to me in 6 months, because I don't know what will happen. So I got food storage, and I have food production. In that food production, not only now do I have the seeds, do I have a method and the ability to grow food? So I highly encourage you to go to ldsprepperstore.com and get your Mid-Atlantic Gardening Course book today with your micronutrients. If you want to grow your own food so you can have healthy food, you need to be able to grow healthy food. Those micronutrients make all the difference. It is very, very important that you get the micronutrients to add to the macronutrients and have those on hand. Now, the squirrel isn't banking that he can go down during winter and go get more seeds. He's banking that there aren't going to be seeds available. Or whatever nuts, whatever it is that he's storing away. So he's getting that now while he can, he's able, and I would recommend you do the same. So we got food storage, food production, we have the micronutrients and the gardening method taken care of. These are why we carry these things in our store, because we put these at a very, very high level in our preparedness. Then we also have water, food, water, and shelter, right? So there's water everywhere, pretty much, but most of it is not drinkable. So do I have a water filter? Do I have a portable water filter? I'm here in Maryland, and I have my Berkey sport bottle with me. So I have my portable water filter with me. At home, I have my Berkey countertop unit with me at home. Do you have a way to filter water? Do you have a way to filter water that you know 100% that it is safe, that it will remove heavy metals, that it will remove toxins, that it will remove pesticides and herbicides and pharmaceuticals from the city water? Do you know that it will remove arsenic and lead and mercury and all the other items that you don't want in your water? Because you can't control the source of your water, the quality of the water. You may just be able to get water. Now, it may be coming out of your faucet, or may be coming out of a ditch or lake or a stream or a pond. So, do you have your food and water taken care of? If you're looking for a water filter, I personally use and recommend all my family members, all of my sister, my brother, my mother, my children, we all have the Berkey water filter. Why? Because I don't want to second guess on water filtration. More people die every day from tainted water than all other forms of death. That's just a fact. I'm not going to say $50 and get something that may or may not be a Chinese knockoff, or may not filter out Giardia or radiation, where I know is the Berkey will filter out chlorine and fluoride and so forth. So if you're looking to prepare and you have funds now and you know you can get it now, it's available, then I would recommend you do that. Shelter. At my house, we have firewood. We have already stored, stacked, ready for this winter and for future winters. We have propane already purchased in the tanks, ready for winter. What is your shelter going to look like? That shelter also includes protection. Do you have the means to protect yourself? Do you have the training to protect yourself? Do you have the structure to protect yourself? Are you going to be staying at home during the winter? Great. Is the house secure? Do you have ways to know what's going on outside of the house with security surveillance cameras, motion sensors, which we have at our house? You may want to look at that. I'll be putting up a report on some exterior motion sensors that I think are awesome. We are using them all around our property, and they work really, really well. So stay tuned for that. One thing I have here in Maryland with me is I have my self-defense flashlight, so I can see at night, and I can also protect myself at night with the voltage that it puts out. So if you haven't gotten your self-defense flashlight, I will be making another video on that, but I'll have a link down below for that. Well, it's actually at my website. Just go to ldsprepperstore.com. So in a nutshell, to use the squirrel analogy, are you preparing for a dark winter, maybe a long winter, by taking advantage of things that are available to you now, while you have funds available to you now? And so when the dark winter comes, you're prepared just like the squirrel, and it's just an event, not an emergency. You don't want to be caught, and I don't want to be caught in the middle of winter with no heat, with no way to filter water, with no food in the pantry, with no way of knowing in spring that I can grow my own food. I want to be prepared for those items. And so that's what we're doing in our household. We're preparing, as President Biden suggested, we're preparing for a dark winter. And I hope that you're doing that in your home too. If I can be of any help in answering questions, feel free to give me a call. I do answer all the calls. If I'm on the call, I'll just call you back, even though I'm here in training. I'm not flying 24/7. If you want to order any items, please go to ldsprepperstore.com. Take a look at what we have. I think we really have the highest quality micronutrients available at any price. If you're ordering 8 micronutrients or more in the United States, I'll pay for the shipping. I'll pay for the shipping for my wife's herbal remedies books, which are amazing, really, really amazing, and it teaches you how you can grow your own herbs and use them for medicinal purposes, for cooking, for healing. I dislocated my rotator cuff, and she mixed up some herbs for me, and I'm taking those with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And she also made a salve I'm putting on my shoulder. Do you know how to do that? Well, those books tell you exactly how to do that at ldsprepperstore.com. Look at the medicinal herbs section. I'm here as a resource. I'm here to share what we're doing. What we are doing is we're preparing for a dark winter. And I hope you are too. This is LDS Prepper reminding you, if ye are prepared, ye shall not fear.